Hi, this is Wenting. I'm the founder and creator of Typogram. This is my first product update using this video format, and nice to meet you. Let's start with some quality of life update. Normally, you would change the panning using the center X and center Y. That change the center of the viewpoint. You can also zoom in by changing the zoom value. That's what we are doing so far, but there's a better way in Typogram to zoom in, which is holding down the Option key and scroll using your mouse wheel. And you can also point where you want to zoom in, so it will zoom in where the mouse is. Additionally, you can also pan by holding down the space bar and holding down your mouse left key and drag it around. And combine that with zooming in is a very fluid way to change your viewpoint. We also added undo and redo shortcut. Before, there's a button to click to undo and redo. Now you can hold down Ctrl Z to undo and Ctrl Shift Z to redo. Now onto a major update, which is a brand new feature that is exclusively available on Typogram. It's called Ligature. Currently, we're looking at two fonts. Both of them have ligatures available to them. How do we find fonts like these? First, select the text, and this text is going to be determining what font will be filtered down the line. And then we turn on has ligatures. So this combined with the text content is going to come up with a list of fonts that has ligature applicable to your selected text. Surely enough, each one we click here has some ligature to choose from. You can also filter all tools to only show ligature tools by selecting it in the menu. This way, the ligature shows on top of the font menu, making it really easy to maneuver and configure. After you apply a ligature to two letters, you can also select that ligature glyph and break ligature, and that will separate them into individual glyphs again. You can also select two or more consecutive letters and turn on has substitutions. This is an alternative way to find ligature that is applicable to selected letters. So here, every single font will have ligature applicable to letter AT. Last but not the least, I finally add a feature that I have been dreaming about since the inception of Typogram, which is rounding corners. Now at Typogram, we have added anchors where you can select each of the anchor points and rounded them. Change the select tool to select corner, which is newly added. And now you see a bunch of corners to be selected. Once you select one of them, you see the panel that has a radius property for them, where you can manipulate how rounded that corner should be. We can also multi-select multiple corners and then round them together. The easiest way to multi-select corners is to use drag a box and cover the corners that you want to select. If you keep using drag to select, the previous selection won't be cleared, making it really easy to select all the corners you want to round it to the same level of roundness and apply the value together. Here, I try to round all the slab serif to create a custom typeface look. Beyond just rounding corners, there's actually 3 different options of rounding. There's round, square, and concave. You can choose between them and apply different radius to achieve a different look. You can mix and match different corner types with different radius. Here, I'm adding a square corner on both sides of the vertical stroke of the letter R. Rounding corner adds so many different possibilities to your design. I welcome you to explore all these new features in Typogram today.